The Kalogera sisters' net worth in 2025 is jaw-dropping. But what if I told you their journey began not with fame or fortune, but around a dinner table in a modest Athenian home? What if greatness doesn't begin in the spotlight, but around the dinner table? What if the seeds of global influence are planted not in boardrooms or film sets, but in bedtime stories, schoolyard challenges, and small acts of courage? Long before their names graced international headlines, before awards, standing ovations, and TED Talks, the Kalogera sisters were simply three girls growing up in a modest home in Athens, Greece. A filmmaker, a tech innovator, and a human rights advocate, each on a different path, yet all cut from the same vibrant, unshakable cloth. Stay till the end to see how they turned childhood dreams into multi-million-dollar realities. So what does it take to raise not one, but three extraordinary women who would go on to change the world in such powerful ways? This is the story of Maria, Eleni, and Sophia Kalogera. A story of resilience, ambition, and heritage. It's about the power of sisterhood, the impact of a nurturing home, and the quiet, formative moments that shape the loudest legacies. Because behind every remarkable woman is a childhood that dared her to dream. The Kalogera sisters, Maria, Eleni, and Sophia, are now recognized across the globe for their achievements in the arts, entrepreneurship, and social advocacy. But behind the polished headlines and impressive accolades lies something far more compelling. The story of three girls raised in a humble home, surrounded by love, discipline, and dreams bigger than their small Athenian apartment. From this humble start, the Kalogera sisters would eventually build their lives into something the world would envy. Not just for their impact, but for their luxurious lifestyles and their impressive net worths. You won't believe what one sister did with her first $10 million. Maria Kalogera, the eldest, grew up surrounded by books, the scent of Mediterranean spices, and the hum of passionate debates at the dinner table. She's now worth an estimated $50 million. How did she get there? Through sheer determination and an unrelenting desire to tell stories that matter. Maria, the filmmaker who captured the hearts of audiences around the globe, has turned her films into not just art, but multi-million-dollar ventures. But her wealth didn't come easy. Maria wasn't born into a world of luxury. She crafted it herself, one frame at a time. Maria's rise to wealth wasn't handed to her. It was edited, rewritten, and filmed with every ounce of ambition she had. Today, she's able to splurge on a sprawling Beverly Hills estate where marble floors gleam, and an entire library filled with rare editions of literature stands as a testament to her love of storytelling. Her closet? It's filled with custom-made designer gowns from the likes of Chanel and Valentino, each piece a reflection of the creative spirit she holds dear. Maria's world isn't just about making films, it's about making an impact. And with her net worth, she does that in grand style. But how did a girl from a small Athenian apartment go from writing stories as a child to living a life of luxury and artistic prestige? It was the nights spent discussing history, literature, and philosophy with her parents, coupled with a relentless drive. Maria's journey wasn't just about talent, it was about resilience. And her net worth is a reflection of that. Whether she's lounging in a private villa on the coast of Greece, sipping champagne on a luxury yacht, or attending Cannes in a gown that could make a queen jealous, Maria has built not only a career, but an empire. With over 100 international film festival awards to her name, she has more than earned the life she now leads. And if you think that's impressive, just wait until you see how her younger sister redefined the tech world. Then there's Eleni Kalogera, the entrepreneurial dynamo. Starting her first business at 14, Eleni has grown into a force in the tech world, her net worth estimated at a jaw-dropping $150 million. This wasn't inherited wealth. This is a self-made empire. It's a story of turning a small booth selling handmade jewelry into a tech startup that revolutionized employee engagement across industries. Eleni didn't just dream of success, she built it from the ground up. Lives in a penthouse overlooking the skyline of New York, with an entire floor dedicated to wellness, including a full-time chef and personal trainers. Her walk-in closet is a sanctuary of luxury, packed with couture clothing from the likes of Hermes, Louis Vuitton and Gucci. Eleni has the finest watches, jewelry and handbags, each a statement of both success and taste. Whether jet-setting across the globe in her private jet or attending high-profile business meetings in bespoke suits, Eleni's life screams luxury. She drives a custom-designed Bentley, has a taste for art from the Renaissance, and frequents the most exclusive private clubs. From lemonade stands to luxury penthouses, Eleni's story is nothing short of cinematic. But what made Eleni different? It wasn't just her sharp mind. It was the determination to stand out in a world that was dominated by men. She transformed her early entrepreneurial spirit into a multi-million-dollar enterprise that has reshaped corporate culture. Her firm now has hundreds of employees, and Eleni herself is one of the youngest women to be named a top 30 entrepreneur under 30 by a major business magazine. Watch until the end to hear about the one deal that made her $40 million overnight. And while Eleni was building her empire, she wasn't just amassing wealth, she was buying luxury that matched her success. Whether it's hosting charity galas in the heart of Paris or buying a historic mansion in the Hamptons, Eleni's lifestyle embodies the fruits of hard work and relentless ambition. Finally, we come to Sophia, the youngest and perhaps the most passionate of the trio. As the head of Empower Her, a non-profit focused on global gender equality, Sophia has amassed an estimated $80 million. Her wealth comes from a blend of philanthropy, strategic partnerships, and high-profile consulting work for global organizations. Sophia's journey to luxury isn't just about financial success. It's about the impact she has made. Luxury with purpose. Sophia lives it every single day, with her non-profit reaching across continents, funding over 500 scholarships for young women, and consulting with the United Nations. Sophia is not just a global leader, she's a philanthropist who walks the walk. Her life is a mix of hard work, social responsibility, and luxury. When she's not lobbying for justice in Geneva, she's lounging at her private estate in the south of France, indulging in the ultimate luxury, peace of mind. Her collection of fine art, from Picasso to contemporary artists, fills her home, and her closet is filled with custom-tailored suits and dresses from the world's finest fashion houses. Sophia's leadership and advocacy have also led her to the most luxurious experiences life has to offer: private charity events in Monaco, first-class flights around the world, and exclusive access to high-end retreats where she networks with the world's most influential figures. Her lifestyle, much like her sister's, is a reflection of the hard work and passion she puts into her causes. And yet, it's also a world of indulgence. Sophia's lifestyle speaks to both luxury and purpose, two elements that don't often go hand in hand, but for her, define her journey. And if you're wondering how philanthropy and millions can coexist, Sophia's life is the answer. Each of the Kalogera sisters has built an empire in their own right, and their net worth is a reflection of the hard work, talent, and ambition they poured into their careers. Maria, Eleni, and Sophia didn't inherit their luxury lifestyles. They earned them through sacrifice, hard work, and relentless pursuit of their dreams. Today, they are living testaments to what can be accomplished when talent meets determination, and when ambition is paired with the desire to create a better world. What's more impressive than their wealth, though, is the way they've used it. Whether it's building schools, launching non-profit projects, or funding social change initiatives, the Kalogera sisters have found a way to balance the luxury of their lives with the meaningfulness of their work. They are the ultimate example of what it means to live a life of luxury, built not on shortcuts, but on hard-earned success. So the next time you hear the Kalogera's name, don't just think of wealth, think of legacy. And so, while their names are now synonymous with wealth and influence, it's their legacy of perseverance, creativity, and global impact that will be their greatest treasure, one that no amount of luxury can ever overshadow.